The Joe Rogan Experience.
So you like these kind of far out there ideas. How do you like this idea? There's a group of people that say that dragons were real, and I'll explain.
Ooh.
So around the same time period, so to speak, and I'm not one of these people, so I'm probably going to get the details wrong a little bit.
Matthew McConaughey movie. Right
Yeah,
now.
seriously. But so around the same time period in China, South America, Africa, all these different Rome, all these places, images depicted people fighting dragons, right? And every dragon was slightly different, but it was all a giant scaly animal that could fly. So when you break that down, you think about the fact that large birds had a hard time being fossilized because their bones are so porous, right? So because they have like hollowish bones, they break down very easily. They don't fossilize. So the group that says this, basically they're saying the evidence is the reason there's no fossils of dragons is because they had bird bones and they were actually very delicate animals. But a handful of these small population of these giant flying lizards existed and basically encompassed all these different countries where they all depicted fighting dragons in their own way, and they were all killed off by knights or whatever it is, and then didn't fossilize.
What?
So it's like the science is saying that if there were lizards big enough to fly around and eat people, they didn't have bones that could fossilize.
So it'd be like an eagle.
Right. And that's why all these human populations around the world have depictions of them, because they did actually exist.
Now, are there...
And that's the one thing I say about a lot of different myths, like the Messiah myth. That's not unique to the Middle East and Jesus. Like, that story is told over and over. There may be some truth to it, but is it exactly how the rendition we understand it today? Probably not. And just like dragons, I've always thought about that too, and I never even hypothesized that, that's why we can't really find remains of dragons. But that's just obvious. What he said is, if you start looking into things like that and reading stuff on mythical creatures, like, dragons are everywhere. A lot of different cultures that didn't have contact with each other have these legends of these dragon type creatures, and I always thought, like, there has to be something to it. If it's not like some giant 40-foot long fire breathing dinosaur looking shit, it was still something that people recognize and were able to depict in a certain way. And then once you look at the depictions from Asia and Africa and like Rome, like, it's like, yo, these might have been some type of real animal one time. The dragon. But they might have had bird-like bones, which is why they were hard to fossilize.
Stories of dragons, like written, like in the times of people, they actually had the written word, or is it just depictions?
I don't know. Not my field.
That would be interesting, because, like, are these depictions like ancient accounts told by generation after generation, like passed down?
I think so. I don't know. I don't know anything about dragons or whether it's real, but I think it's interesting to think, oh, well, the science supports that if there were flying lizards, their bones wouldn't have fossilized, and these have been passed down, stories that have been exaggerated and passed down from generation to generation.
And some of them breathe fire, but some of them don't, depending upon
which culture it was significant to.
I wonder what the fire is supposed to represent, or they're just people are full of shit.
Probably that one.
Yeah,
the internet is crazy as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Not only did I kill him, he was trying to burn me. you hold any weight? Do you think that holds any weight? Like,
No,
there's actually dragons?
I mean, we know there were large flying lizards during the times of dinosaurs, right?
Right.
The only weight that it could possibly hold is that like a few of those somehow survived much later than we previously thought. But I think that there were dragons attacking human beings and civilizations? No, I don't. But it's still interesting.
It's so much cooler if there were.
Right.
And like the fact that we know that pterodactyls did exist, that's cool.
Right.
It would be way cooler as if they existed with people.
Right, 2,000 years ago.
Why is that? Why is that so much cooler to us?
I don't know.
It's
That
like
was weird.
I mean, people would dedicate giant chunks of their life trying to find out if pterodactyls did coexist with human beings at
Oh,
one
yeah.
point in time.
Oh,
They
yeah.
really would.
Absolutely.
Many of you, there was a 100-foot pterodactyl snatching kids.
It'd be terrifying.
Oh my god.
Would you know about the Moa eagle?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the Haast eagle.
The Haast, exactly.
Yeah.
So I call it Moa eagle because they used to attack Moas.
They
with the
weren't
Haast
that
eagle.
big.
No, but they did supposedly snatch Maori children. Yeah.
But when I Googled it, I remember, I think the large ones were like 40 pounds or something like that. I don't think they were that
Is
big.
that all it is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like an eagle is really light.
Right, but their wingspan is still
Yes.
enormous. Yeah.
I mean, they have incredible power. Like
Yeah.
when you see an eagle snatch a salmon with its claws
Mhm.
and fly away with this 10-pound salmon.
Right.
And its claws, I mean, that's insane.
It is.
Because that salmon probably weighs more than it.
Right.
Right? Like
Right.
birds are weird, right? They sit on you like, oh, you're not very heavy.
No, they don't
You
weigh
know?
anything. And again, that goes back to that whole hollow bone type thing.
Right. That's why chickens are strange because they're fat.
Yeah.
They weigh a lot. Like you pick up a chicken, you're like, you fat fuck, you can't even fly. But bird, like a hawk, fairly light.
Yeah.
For what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, what was the biggest Haast eagle? How big was the Haast eagle? But they were hunted by people.
Right.
Because they posed a threat.
And because people hunted the moa to extinction, that giant bird that that the Haast eagle primarily preyed on, and so the twofold kind of made them collapse.
Yeah. Large, gigantic, ancient things.
8.5. Let's see. Wingspan for a female is typically 8.5 feet, possibly up to 10 in a few cases.
Why female? I'm trying to talk
That's
about
just the
dudes,
first thing
bro.
I see.
I want to know about the big dudes.
Males 25 pounds, females 31 pounds.
Oh, females are
Females are
bigger.
bigger, yeah.
Matriarchal
Largest
society.
female could have been 36 pounds in mass.
Yeah.
But
That's
still,
not that big.
But a 10-foot wingspan is
Yeah.
pretty huge.
Oh, huge. Yeah. I mean,
And you know, talons, they've got, I don't know, but they had to have been enormous. They're
Yeah.
just flying knives.
yeah. Well, you've seen the videos that the Mongols use, where they train golden eagles to kill wolves.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Floating,
fly
shoot
down.
them out, and yeah,
It's crazy.
It's unbelievable.
They fuck up wolves. Like
Yeah.
they're way smaller than a wolf.
Oh yeah,
And the wolf has zero chance.
right.
They swoop down and grab a wolf by the back of the neck and just fuck him up.
Isn't
and
that crazy?
They hold on. The wolf's like trying to get away, and they're just killing him.
And I believe maybe it's not Mongolian culture, but one of those, falconry cultures, you have to, like, as a teenage boy or something like that, your rite of passage is to go climb the cliff and take the chick out of the nest.
Whoa.
And it's like this crazy process where, you know, a number of kids die trying to get to the eagle chick, and the ones that come back, that's their bird for however long the bird lives, or I don't really know the whole process.
That's right out of Avatar.
Isn't that nuts?
Right?
Yeah.
That's bananas. You gotta steal the chick from the nest and raise it.
Uh-huh.
Who figured that out? Who figured out you're gonna train a fucking raptor?
I don't know.
Like, how weird are people
Yeah.
that they figure these things out?
And someone was the first. You know what I mean? Someone was like, I'm going to go get that baby bird.
You know what he probably did? He probably got high off that honey. He said, I'm gonna keep climbing.
That's right.
I'm gonna hit me a fucking bird and have the bird do all the hunting.
That's right. Everyone's like, you're crazy, man.
Bro, you can't have a bird do the hunting.
Take on every road ahead with Volvo's award-winning lineup of luxury SUVs. From Kent College Volvo, there's a Volvo SUV for every drive. Like the award-winning spacious Volvo XC90, available...
I don't think we're gonna do commercials. Yeah, none.
And what's happening, brother? How are you?
Hey, Joe.
Good to see you, man.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
I've been following your exploits on social media, and the yellow Cayman,
Yes.
dude, that is a wild looking.
Alright, let's find something else interesting to listen to. 17 zero cost garden hacks. I need to come back to that. Put a pin in it.
Oh, excuse me. Is there a toilet nearby quickly? Do you mind? I'll go for a piss. Is it nearby?
There it is, right into the green room, right into the green room.
Gordon Ramsay criticized hot wings. I'm listening to this because I'm a hot wing critic.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? From First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And it's a banner day in internet history as we open up Season 8 with Gordon Ramsay. He's one of the world's most decorated and successful chefs with an empire that includes more than a dozen restaurants, countless best-selling cookbooks, and 7 hit TV shows, including MasterChef Junior, which returns to Fox this February. Gordon Ramsay, welcome to the show.
Great to see you.
So we started Hot Ones about 4 years ago, and shortly after we put up our first episode, we were bombarded with requests to get Gordon Ramsay on the show. And as the show has grown, so too has that albatross around our necks, which has followed me from the internet to the airport to my family get-togethers. So this one is very much for the fans. I'm nervous in a good way, but at the same time, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. So I just want to say thank you for coming in today.
You're welcome. Good to see you. Congrats, by the way.
Thank you, Gordon.
Season 8, amazing. I have 4 kids.
And we're gonna hop right into this art, guys.
Dad, I want to see how good your palate is, or how strong your palate is. You've got a big mouth. You shout and scream all day long, but can you take the whole ring? So finally, under immense pressure from the family and a lot of supporters out there, I'm here.
The world has pressured us into this room, Gordon.
That is it. If it all goes tits up after this, it doesn't matter. We made the hot ones, okay? Okay, so how long will these rings cook for?
Uh-oh, I knew that this was going to happen. Dom.
Yeah, because they're a bit fucking overcooked. It's like eating a mouthful of fucking sand. A good wing. Look at your arms.
That's a good wing right there.
Yeah, but so it needs a bit of meat on there.
Mhm.
It's fucking things like a quail.
So, Gordon, as we mentioned in your intro, MasterChef Junior comes back next month, one of your many shows that become a global phenomenon. When you think back on all the times you've been wowed by the raw talent of a child on that show, is there a story that stands out?
I think of some of the earlier kids now, back on season 1. Yeah, they're into the 18, 19-year-old. Alexander from season 1. This guy is a prolific chef. He's barely 19 years of age. And for the last 5 years, he spent weekends and holidays in some of the most amazing restaurants across the world. So I say to them, no mum, no dad, no school teacher. You're going to love me, you're going to hate me. It's going to be the best football coach you've ever met in your life. But you'll come out
My
of
bad,
this
guys.
a much
I was
better
getting my
coach.
phone
And they do.
set
What's
just
been
in
the
case
most
the
disturbing
comments
thing
cut
that
out,
you've ever
because
seen
for the
on
past
you
couple
as
of
you're
days the
volunteering
comments
for a
have cut out
restaurant
in the
kitchen
chat
business?
for some reason, so
That's a really good
I'll just have to
question.
read them off
So,
my the phone
I
app.
went into a refrigeration unit once and saw a tartar sauce 3.5 years out of date. How dumb must you be to use this tartar sauce that stank?
Tartar.
To use a sauce that's festering, bubbling like something out of fucking Harry Potter that was off 3 years ago. Several Stuart Littles spotted in the corner of the kitchen. Yeah, big motherfuckers, like cats. I didn't know they only had cats. They did. It was a fucking rat. Yeah, pretty shocking. From rats to mold to recently coming across a restaurant with plastic cheese over nachos covered.
You're taking too long to get into the good stuff. You know what? do this. What up, bro? Yeah, the chat already fucking froze, yo. That's crazy. Already. That shit just fucking up, man.
Located a bag of money.
Bag of money?
Big bag of money. It's located in Taliban country. Could get real dangerous.
I am coming with you guys.
On the season finale of 68.
freelancer, the obvious choice is going to Fiverr and finding designers, programmers, and more in seconds. But you're not obvious.
sponsored by Squarespace. Boom! If you have any type of audience online, you've already got something to work with. The great thing about Squarespace is that it allows you to showcase your work.
Right. Squarespace, I got it. Squarespace.
So special. Yeah. Who wants a corny freestyle? No, nobody? My bad, yo. Just trying not to get sick. COVID-19 got us all at risk. Like damn, I can't take a piss in the public bathroom without thinking shit. Did I just catch it when I touched the door? Nah, man, shit getting hectic. Niggas living reckless, still at the beach partying, but don't give a fuck if they caught it. Like, damn, now all the bars closed down. The restaurants too, man, shit is going down. Hope you got supplies, cause if you don't get that, man, you can't dry your eyes with no tissues. The shelf is bare. Fuck that, man. How do you, like, alright, according to freestyle. Yeah. Just trying not to get sick. Coronavirus got us all at risk. And I can't take a piss in the public bathroom without thinking like shit. Did I just catch it? If you don't laugh about it, you're gonna cry about it. The only two options, you can choose whichever one. I'm not stopping. I'm only losing, you're like, damn. And I'm only using logic. Alright, enough corny freestyles.
Need a freelancer? Go to Fiverr.com and find one in seconds. Or don't go to Fiverr and waste your time searching for freelancers instead of finally taking that trip abroad. Constantinople should be near Prussia. Find your freelancer quickly and easily at Fiverr.com.
only the best beats for you guys. Only the best. They're free, but they're really, really good. You know, they're free.
The Shed is completely different than any other cultural institution in the world.
Yeah, that's what you
all
tell me,
artists.
bro. You can tell me anything. We're completely different from all other institutes. My bad. Yeah.
Grammarly does more than catch errors.
Really?
Grammarly, you can find really good.
Fucking commercial, bitch. I better caught that. Catch these hands along with it, mother sucker. Grammarly can. You know what Grammarly can do? Man, if there wasn't kids watching. Oh, so you just, what happened? You just gonna like, pause my music? Damn.
Searching for music for your next video?
No, I'm not.
Then you need to check out Artlist. With amazing new music added daily and one...
Nice. Amazing new music. It's added daily. I got you. Got you. If I start looking for new music, I'll come to you, bro.
You write anything on your computer, you need to get Grammarly.
I write pretty much all day, every day, and Grammarly.
all of my loved ones, my sister and my cousins. You know that we buzzing, and damn, I got cousins by the dozens, and and you know that we run it like, Could that Prince name really ring some bells? Come to my town, know that my uncles be raising some hell, yeah. And they know my mama, cause she a fucking fighter, and she carry that llama. If you want that drama, don't fuck with them Prince boys, making plenty noise, and got plenty toys, got plenty boys. I can't get no more. Yeah, Corner Freestyles. Hey. I might have to take a bathroom break real quick, bathroom break. Yeah. Making plenty noise. I should have brought a snack up here. You got that munchies. Oh, why didn't I do that before I came back up? know my art. Yeah. Gotta respect it like it's snap, drop it like it's hard.
YouTube Music. Download the app today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
What did I learn to draw? I taught myself how to draw as a little kid. I've been doing this shit forever, bro, as long as I can remember. Very, very dramatic. Bum, 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 bum. Very, very dramatic beat. I need a larger brush. I need a bigger brush with some more bristles, cause I'm in the rush to get this spot covered. I ain't trying to duck, so if I ever stutter, da 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 da, yeah. But you really know what's up, yeah. Never really give a fuck, cause I ain't had shit to lose, man. So I always had to choose the street life, metaphorically speaking. The sleep life. I'm gonna hold you down when it's going down. I'm gonna hold you down. And I'm gonna hold you down when that shit goes down. I'm gonna hold you down. I will hold you down. Shit ain't here with yet. In the first part, with the respect. In the first part, show the respect. In the top part, let it be black. Yeah. And I gotta respect. I gotta talk more. Ooh, that boy painting now. I'm painting now. What? I'm making art. What? Utah having earthquakes, man. Yo, this episode of Black Mirror sucks ass. When is this shit gonna be over? Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm done. I'm done with the year already. It's not even June yet. I'm already done. You know what? My birthday's in June. We can just skip this year. I don't even really want a birthday this year, honestly. You know? I'll pass. Let's just go to next year. I'm done. I'm so done right now. Like, I'm tired of the anxiety. It hurts my chest. Or is that the virus? I can't tell the difference anymore. I need to start writing my memoirs down just in case.
Lord. Oh, I was singing some cool ass shit yesterday. I can't remember what that shit was, but it was something like Lord. I can't remember that. Fuck it. Anyway, Utah got earthquakes. Lord. Ain't that some shit? Well, these super religious Bible folks, they going crazy. It's the prophecy. It's the end times. Revelations. Get a grip on yourself, people. Even if it is the end time, this ain't how the Revelations described it, man. It's a plague. It's a virus, not a plague. Sort of a difference. And I don't see 7-headed beast in the sky and all kind of crazy shit. I don't get it anyway. But damn, earthquakes, tsunamis, lions, tigers, and bears, coronavirus. Oh my. When will enough be enough? I'm just asking a really simple question. When is enough enough? I'm done. Okay, 2020, you won. Yo, we tap out, yo. Nah, you got it, bro. You crazy, bro. You got it. Stop playing now, man. Shit, it ain't even funny no more. Joke's over, homie. Stop playing, bro. Let's go back to normal. Can we get shit back to normal now? No? Fuck. Oh well, this is the new norm. Deal with it. '30's the new 20. The fuck if it is. This is the new norm. I seriously hope not. The anxiety is killing me. The pressure in my chest. But we will survive. We shall overcome. My bad. You know what I'm saying? This feels like a bad Stephen King novel. You know, sometimes Stephen King, he don't have happy endings to his stories. I don't like that. I don't like not having happy endings. Is it me or am I hungry? I might be hungry. I need a snack in my life. Ooh, a snack in my life. Ooh, no, the wrong color. And wrong color. I need a snack in my life. Damn, bitch, you look like a whole snack. I need a chicka wah in my life. Do. Hey, ya da 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 da.
I know you think I'm weird, but I don't give a damn. Ooh. And I know you think I'm weird, but I don't give a damn. Ooh. And I know you think I'm weird, but I don't give a damn. Ooh. Because I'm me and I'm free to be what I wanna be. Ooh. So come be weird with me. My inner monologue is just the worst. This motherfucker will not shut up. Even when I ask him to, like, just shut up, and he just keeps talking. My inner monologue, that shit is really weird. Ooh. But I'm free and I'm me to be what I want to be. Ooh. So come be weird with me. Y'all ain't gotta be weird, man. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright if you ain't weird, motherfucker. I don't give a damn. Shit, you just normal. I mean, if you're normal, hey, that's cool too. You know, I like regular people. I mean, I'll never say nothing bad about, just regular normal people, yo. If you're just like some normal everyday Joe, you're running a mill cookie cutter American, that's great, dude. Be proud of yourself, dude. It is what it is, and it's not a choice. Some people just can't be weird. They don't, and it's not really in them. They're more of a, like mainstream type shit. Average, basically. Average people are good, though. Without average people, I mean, who would the weird people talk about? Dun 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 dun. Ooh, I sound like a motherfucking angel. Prove that I don't. You can't. Have you ever heard angel? How you know an angel sound like that? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ooh, I think I'm hungry. I need to go grab something to eat, man. Because I'm so fucking fly. Ooh, ooh. Just don't get me around. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh. We need to have a singing contest one day up in this bitch. Fuck all the rapping. Straight to the singing. Acapella. Going for a snack. Be right back.
Alright, we back. I grabbed the chips and didn't realize they were basically gone, so had to grab 2 snacks. Come on out of here, chips. Cheese. It's the cheesiest.
Well, still could have gotten it more than a week ago, but that's a number that we would expect to lag a little bit less than the deaths. So we're going to have to see. Maybe it's possible that both of those numbers will go down in the coming days or weeks. But policymakers here and, of course, in the rest of Europe and in the U.S. are going to be watching this very closely to see if the incredible sacrifices to the economy and to people's freedoms is worth the risk.
Matt, we have to ask, sitting here in the U.S., considering, if not already imposing, a similar lockdown or stay-at-home measure, what can we learn here in the United States from what's happening and what you're seeing there in Italy?
Yeah, I mean, that's the question, right?
Yeah.
Is this something that's going to be worth the risk in terms of the economy, in terms of people's freedoms? There's another thing here, you know, a lot of these people are resisting. We saw from the Ministry of Interior that they gave out 35,000 fines in just the last week. That's not a heavy fine, it's maybe 60 euros, so a little more than $60. But still, you know, they've managed to basically empty the streets of Rome and cities throughout Italy. That's a major step, and that's one of the reasons why Governor Cuomo of New York said that this wasn't a workable solution, and he kind of rejected this idea, even though Mayor Bill de Blasio, as I'm sure you've been discussing earlier, supported the idea of some kind of lockdown. And that's why in Spain, France, and Belgium, there's also Italian-style lockdowns that have been going nationwide, or at least some form of them. So a lot of these countries are going to be looking at Italy and wondering, when are those numbers going to start to reflect what a lot of health experts are saying is the eminent wisdom of locking down an entire population. And in Italy, that means 60 million people told to stay at home. Now, that would basically send America's economy kind of to a standstill without a major cash injection. So it's unclear what lesson is to be drawn from Italy. I would say that probably the lesson is wait and see, because maybe these numbers haven't fully reflected the reality of this major comprehensive lockdown.
All right, we'll have to see. Matt Bradley in Rome, thank you so much. As U.S. cities shut down to slow the coronavirus outbreak, there is an online shopping frenzy. Amazon looking to hire 100,000 people to keep up with the demands and warning consumers that the normal 2-day delivery times could take quite a bit longer. NBC News business correspondent Jolene Kent.
We're just over here getting ready to work over here and stuff. We're just in our truck, just sitting there, and all of a sudden it just like shook us like crazy.
What did you guys see?
A lot of like white clouds and lightning kind of like and stuff is all we really saw.
Yeah, and then like we've seen people in this building, a bunch of people like
just take off running and stuff, and then it gets just cover and safety.
Happening right
now. I'm not sure how long it lasted, but what did it feel like to you? How long did it last for you guys from your point of view?
It felt like hours, honestly, you know what I mean? But it's probably good 20 seconds or so, 30 seconds, something like that.
Okay, and you tell us, point out again where you guys were standing.
Just we were right over behind the Planet Fitness in that parking lot on the west side.
And you said there were others around you. How did they respond?
They were like shaking and running. Everyone's out now, out of the building and stuff. They're over in the parking lot now. But yeah.
Have you guys ever experienced something like this before?
Nope.
I mean, luckily, there's not too many people downtown right now because everybody's being told to stay away because of the coronavirus. Were you guys headed into work?
Yeah, and we're trying to, we'll do quality fire suppression and stuff like that. So I'm going to come over here and see if I can get these guys to get their alarm shut off and help them out, you know, and stuff just going crazy. So I'm like, that's why we're walking over here right now for that.
Oh my God. Okay, we'll let you guys do what you need to. But hey, Ron and Mary, I can tell you though, the alarms are still going off. These guys are going to go and help them out. But it appears like everybody from here, I've gotten reports up in Davis County from my husband who called me, said that the house felt like it was going to crumble on top of him. And some more of my family up in the Ogden area also reporting some shaking up there as well due to this earthquake. Very scary situation, and it was incredible to feel, and seeing as we were so close to these tall buildings, my photographer and I tried to scurry away as quickly as we possibly could.
Well, we're on the bottom floor of a 26-story building, and we were a little bit shaken as well. Oh my, I'm still shaking, like you are, Morgan. And I have a friend who's from California, and she just texted me, and she said, as a Californian, that was huge and long. It was very impressive. She said it felt like it lasted forever. And we did just have an aftershock. Lindsay was just checking on the USGS site to track the aftershock. We did just have one. We can see the lights shaking in here and feel just a little bit of a roll. But we also have Ariel Harrison. She is live in Salt Lake City, up in the Sugar House area. And Ariel, you're seeing some damage?
Mary, Ron, yes. I'm here at Schmidt's Pastry Cottages in Sugar House, just off 2100 South. If you take a look up at their building, you can see there is a crack. I apologize, I'm still a little shaken. A bunch of us were inside the bakery shop at the time that this happened. I'm going to walk on over here. I've been talking to Brett Borg all morning long. He's the co-owner of this bakery shop here. You guys are offering free bread today, so you anticipate there will be crowds coming to your bakery at 10 o'clock this morning. You've been here how long? And you've told me you've never experienced anything like that.
No, I've lived here 37 years, and I've never, all the small ones you get at night, I've kind of slept through. I've never felt, or I've been baking and haven't felt, but this one, definitely.
Describe what's kind of around us, not just your business. Is this an apartment complex?
Yeah, so here's a house that is rented out, and there's a husband and wife that live there. Across the street, you have the Cafe Espresso coffee shop, and just down on 7th East, there's a bunch of businesses and buildings. That's kind of where you went to golf around the corner. Lots of businesses. It looks like across the street there's no power. So far we have it here, which we're lucky to have.
I'm trying to hold the microphone without shaking it. That was just so scary. It kind of described to me those moments that we were inside and kind of what was going through your mind.
Yeah, so I don't know if you mentioned it, but at first it kind of felt like a car ran into our building, which we've had happen before, and so I kind of figured that's what was going on. But then after a few seconds, I mean, it really started rocking. There's customers, employees, us in there, and I mean, you can see all of us like wobbling, trying to keep our balance, and that was something.
Let's talk about something that you and I have talked about a lot over the last week and a half, which is the fact that the United States is pretty much mirroring Italy. We're about 10 or so days behind where they are, and their trajectory of how many people have been confirmed cases of this is basically we're following them by about a week and a half. And I want you to take a look at this graph we have right here in front of me. This is the spread of coronavirus in the U.S. There, as of midnight last night, this time there were 4,466. The most recent count we have now is 5,748, which means the trajectory continues to go straight up. It's going straight up. We haven't even really started this 15 days to bend the curve or flatten the curve. program. I guess it started yesterday officially. But this is horrifying because this means pain, suffering, and death in a way that we Americans could control more, but we are not.
That is exactly right, Jake, and it's what I think most people in the public health community are really worried about. Maybe it's human nature to some extent not to pay attention to something until it's smacking you in the face. But I think that's what's happening here. I mean, look, some of the numbers we know the numbers are going to go up because testing is now starting to finally catch up, right? There were 8,200 tests done, I think, over the last day or so. That was the biggest number of tests, I think, done in a single day. 60,000 total now tests that have been performed. Still far below, many of these other countries. So some of that is going to obviously drive these numbers up. Also, it's 5 days between the time someone's exposed to the time they start to show symptoms on average. So, these numbers are going to be behind the curve there as well. My point is this, Jake. These numbers are just going to continue to go up because it is spreading and because the testing is out there. And if you look at images of Wuhan, images of Hong Kong, images where people were truly, actually socially distancing, it's very different than the images, Jake, you were just showing on television from San Francisco. The streets were bare. People were not outside. It wasn't like that forever. It was like that for a couple of weeks because that was the goal, to break the chain of transmission. Again, Jake, I don't think we're taking this seriously. There's a lot of things that need to be done. We need to make sure hospitals are prepared. We need to make sure there's enough breathing machines and ICU beds and overall hospital beds. But the individual responsibility, which is something, again, that we've been talking about for weeks, if not months now, I'm surprised, Jake, at this point still there's a lack of seriousness being given to this. And it worries me, and it worries a lot of the public health officials I've been talking to.
Look, everybody understands if you have a doctor's appointment for an important procedure, you
Big boy canvas. It's looking so nice. So nice. Ooh la la, mon ami. Aha, oui, oui. La 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 la.
All right, we are back live. Bringing you the latest coronavirus updates.
Bro.
Thank you for your patience. I need to update my numbers on the bottom.
Stop yelling at me, Steve. Just give me the news. Update them numbers, homie. Get that popping.
Ooh, la 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 la. Okay.
Here's a little news. What is this? Congressional representative tests positive. Hold on. Hold on. A Republican congressional representative has tested positive.
I mean, everybody in the Congress got it.
Patricia Meze. Mario Diaz-Balart. That's not good.
Shut Congress down. Everybody exposed now.
Congressman. From Miami.
Florida. And that where all them kids was down there partying at the beaches in Florida, talking about spring break and all that whatnot. Them kids say, fuck coronavirus. I've been planning my spring break to Florida for 2 months. Not gonna stop my party.
From Miami. What is it? Mario Diaz-Balart. Has tested positive for coronavirus.
That's Paul Blart or Ballart?
Mario Diaz-Balart.
Blart. Paul Blart. Just say Blart, bro. I'm talking about Ballart. His name is Blart, man. I know who Paul Blart is. He was a mall cop before he was the mayor.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Shit's really catchy.
In an abundance of caution after votes on Friday, he decided to self-quarantine. He voted on Friday. On Saturday evening, he developed symptoms, including fever and a headache. Just a short while ago, he tested positive. Wow. The U.S. congressman who tested positive for coronavirus participated in House votes on Friday, 3/13, one day before he developed symptoms. He took, after votes on Friday, March 13th, Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart decided to self-quarantine and did not return to South Florida because of his wife's pre-existing conditions. On Saturday night, a day after the voting, he developed symptoms.
That nigga knew he was sick when he went there, yo. He knew it.
Wow.
All right, got everybody sick? I'm about to go self-quarantine.
So he was in Congress voting one day before he got symptoms. While in quarantine, he has been working from his apartment.
Yeah. I'm just going to work from home, guys.
He said, I want everyone to know I'm feeling much better. However, it is important that everyone take this extremely seriously and follow CDC guidelines in order to avoid getting sick and mitigate the spread of this virus. We must continue to work together to emerge stronger as a country during these trying times. So he voted in Congress, U.S. Congress. He's a House member. He voted in the House one day before he got symptoms. Unbelievable. That's from Patricia Mezet, by the way. Patricia Mezet reporting that. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
So again, a congressman from Miami, a U.S. congressman, Mario Diaz-Balart, has tested positive for coronavirus. And he was voting in the House the day before his symptoms. Joe Ogden says, was he at Mar-a-Lago? Good question. I don't know if he was at Mar-a-Lago at all. So that is the first member of U.S. Congress to test positive, right? I don't think anybody else has.
Congress got it.
Look, Jake Sherman says, now the question is, who did he interact with, and are other members of the House of Representatives positive?
Mm-hmm.
House needs to come back in session to pass phase 3. Unbelievable. Mrs. B says, wonder who sits next to him. Unbelievable. He voted in the House. So that means everybody was there voting. He voted in the House on March 13th. He got his symptoms on March 14th. Thank you, Jackknife24. Jackknife says, shut it down. Thank you, HMB, for your support. Thank you, Anthony Liberté, although it looks like you might have violated the rules. Thank you, JDevCast. Thank you, JDevCast. So again, a U.S. congressman from Miami has tested positive for coronavirus. Here he is. Oh, he posted, see? That's Mario Diaz-Balart. He represents Florida's 25th district. He serves on the House Appropriations Committee. That's what it says. Oh, he serves on Appropriations Republicans. I don't know if he's on the Appropriations Committee. He says Transportation, Housing, and Urban Development ranking member. So again, he has coronavirus, and he got his symptoms a day after voting in the House. He says he's feeling much better.
2 days later, I'm feeling okay. I'm great,
Again,
guys.
In an abundance of caution, after votes on Friday, March 13th, Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart decided to self-quarantine in Washington, D.C., and not return to South Florida because of his wife Tia's pre-existing conditions that put her at an exceptionally high risk. On Saturday evening, he developed symptoms, including a fever and a headache. Just a short while ago, he was notified he tested positive for COVID-19. While in quarantine, he has been working from his apartment, the congressman said in a statement. I want everyone to know I am feeling much better. However, it's important everyone take this extremely seriously and follow CDC guidelines in order to avoid getting sick and mitigate the spread of this virus. We must continue to work together to emerge stronger as a country during these trying times. So who did he get it from? Did he get it from somebody in Congress, in addition to who he might have given it to? Chosen One said Emory Healthcare reported the death. Oh, hold on a second. Matt Fuller, who's with HuffPost, who says, having watched the House floor obsessively for years, my prediction is that we're about to see a flurry of members test positive. Yeah, by the way, Darcy B points out that in Mario Diaz-Balart, it's a little confusing because he says he went into quarantine after the votes on Friday. So was he feeling sick on Friday? But it does say on Saturday, maybe it's just worded poorly, because it says on Saturday evening he developed symptoms. That's what it says. Anyways, so we have a member of the U.S. Congress who is tested positive. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
First House member confirmed to have coronavirus. And again, he participated in the House votes on March 13th. Lisa's son says he probably got it from Miami Mayor. Well, I don't know who he was hanging out with. Oh my gosh.
He trying to dry snitch on somebody else. He probably got it from...
I have to imagine, though, on Friday when he was participating in the House votes, he was probably hanging out with a bunch of members of Congress.
Dry snitching.
Oh, look. Carl Hulse says, for New York Times, good news that Representative Diaz-Balart is recovering, but his announcement is bound to make House members uneasy about coming back and senators anxious about still being here, but leadership has ruled out any remote voting plan.
Y'all gotta be there.
What a mess. What a mess. Yeah, Chad Alcarez says, does C-SPAN have archives? What was the vote on March 13th? Or votes? Unbelievable. All House votes, March 13th. Yeah. Yeah, see, all these votes took place. They voted on the coronavirus response bill on Friday. See, major votes, March 13th. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. I wonder if they have it listed. I don't know. I bet we can find pictures. I bet we can find pictures.
You know why? Because it's the internet age and there's pictures of every fucking thing. And if you think you're getting away with something, you're not. You're on camera somewhere.
Anyways, the first sitting member of U.S. Congress has tested positive for coronavirus. And he was voting in Congress, in the House, the day before his symptoms. U.S. Congressman says he's tested positive for coronavirus.
That's when you'd be like, that's your homie. Nah, nigga, that's your homie. Nah, that bro, that man, you and that man be hanging out. Nigga, we went like one time talking some business. Ain't my homie, bro.
FaceTime voting should be the new way they do it.
I heard your homie got that virus. That ain't my homie. I don't even fuck with that nigga like that, yo. Word up.
Representative Mario Diaz-Balart becomes first member of Congress to test positive for coronavirus. Hey, thank you, Johnny Jenkins and Brian R. for your support. Thank you. Thank you also to, hey, thank you very much, Micah Vargas. That's very kind of you, Micah Vargas. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you, Micah.
Getting that bread.
Wow. There's just, I mean, look, it's, he voted with Congress on Friday the 13th, and he says he got symptoms the next day. And remember, usually there's an average of several days incubation period. So, I mean, odds are that odds are that he had the virus
your boy been sick
when he
for a
was
minute.
in Congress voting on the Friday the 13th.
Yeah, man, your boy been sick, bro. Got that thing.
Unbelievable. Green-eyed lady says the infected congressman is only 58.
You know what the girlfriend say, right? Like, yo,
58
babe,
years old. So what do they do now with
I
Congress?
tested
Do they
positive
keep
for
meeting in person?
coronavirus. Nigga, who the fuck you been around? Huh? Where the fuck you been at?
What a huge
At work,
story that
motherfucker. Goddamn. Oh, got it for some bitch at work. Oh my god.
is. Unbelievable.
I got the coronavirus.
Oh, hold on. Silver Dawn Jewelry sent me this. More congressional staffers test positive. I missed this. This was from 2 days ago. 2 more congressional staffers have tested positive. One from Representative David Schweikert's D.C. office and one from Senator Tom Carper's office in Delaware.
Delaware.
I didn't even hear about this.
We just getting started, babe. Just getting started. This thing is looking right. How long we been in here? Oh, we almost at 2 hours. This is an after work stream.
Oh, hold
people.
on a second.
I did go to work
Coronavirus
today.
sent me this. David Gura posted.
I might
we have been informed
I might
that a
stop it
member
right at
of
the
the
2 hour
trading
mark.
floor community and an NYSE employee have tested positive for coronavirus.
I gotta get to a good stopping point though.
The NYSE employee was last in the Exchange building on March 13th and did not have access to the trading floor. The individual was tested when they reported to the office on Monday of this week and was sent home without entering the building past the medical screening area.
Somebody on the New York Stock
The trading floor
Exchange.
individual was last in the Exchange building on March 13th. They
Friday
were
the
tested when they
13th.
reported to the office on Monday and were sent home without entering the building. But they were this person had been working on the trading floor.
Mm-hmm.
That's from David Gura. It's just,
Spreading that shit around. Like I say, man, all the Florida gonna have a big ass surge of this shit now just because all them college kids still went to fucking spring break or whatever. Yo, like,
yeah, we
chill,
talked about
nigga,
this before.
chill.
The NYSE, the floor is
It's
going
catchy.
to be closed.
I don't give a fuck, man. If I
And,
get the corona, I get the
because they
corona,
said
man.
they had
You know,
gotten 2 positive tests.
I've
We
been
didn't hear
planning
about
this
who
trip
the
for
fuck
2
these people
months.
were.
Whatever, bro.
That's
Take your young ass in the house, nigga. Ain't we got time for that shit, man. Contagious ass. You don't even look like you drink water or orange juice. I know you gonna catch it. Whatever happens, bro. Yeah, look at you. Nothing but goddamn beer and hard
Breaking
liquor.
news. 42 new cases in Orange County, California.
Oh my God. California's going down.
Unbelievable.
I gotta paint faster. Oh shit.
42 new cases in Orange County, California. That's according to CBS Los Angeles. 42.
42. 42. I'm 42. You have a new case, sir.
Let me show you Orange County. South of Los Angeles. Well, not just south. Yeah, southeast. Anaheim, Irvine, Santa Ana, Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, Southern California. Haven't seen that report anywhere else yet.
Cause you the first one got it, Steve. You be up on top of the shit, bro. That's why I fuck with you, homie. Steve say ain't nobody else talking about this shit yet but me.
Yeah, here it is. Look, Orange, 42 confirmed. Oh no, I'm sorry. Is this new? It might not be new cases. That might have been an incorrect tweet. 42 total cases. I think that tweet was incorrect. This says 42 total cases. New case numbers. Okay, that was an incorrect. Yeah, they messed up the tweet. So I apologize for that. I just, it was posted as, it was posted by CBS Los Angeles as 42 cases in Orange County. New cases. They said 42 new cases. It looks like there maybe was that somebody deleted a word accidentally in that tweet. But you can see here it's actually 42 total cases, and I checked the website. So I do apologize. It was just a tweet that was not correct. I think they might have accidentally deleted a word in their original tweet, and they meant to say new number. No, I don't know what it was. Maybe they meant to say new totals. Twelve from community spread in Orange County. 12 from community spread. I gotta delete that earlier tweet. Hang on.
Hang on a minute. Let me delete that tweet for somebody called me an asshole. Steve, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Bro, it was a typo. It was a typo, bro.
So sorry for the mistaken information.
It's all good, bro. It was an accident. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like it.
Here's another update. Jake Sherman says, Jake Sherman is with Politico. He says members of Congress congregate on the House floor, sit in close quarters in party meetings, and are generally physically very close to one another. Now one of them, a congressman from Florida, has coronavirus. Hey, thanks, by the way, to Richard Klein in Curious, Georgia. Yeah, Curious, Georgia, we mentioned Italy earlier. Really big numbers of new cases in Italy earlier today. 475 deaths in Italy. 4,207 cases, 475 deaths.
All right, that little snack wore off kind of fast.
Very big news in the U.S.
Clean these brushes up
U.S.
and go get something to eat.
First U.S. congressman to test positive.
You heard?
He tested He felt symptoms on last Saturday, but on last Friday he was voting in Congress. Hey, by the way, Intel Doge heard on CNBC, New York governor says it's likely New York State has tens of thousands of cases. Oh, I certainly, I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. The actual number, New York City now has over 1,800 cases. Remember, New York City has over 1,800 cases in the city, not the state, the city. Look, 1,871 cases and 11 deaths in New York City, said de Blasio. It's a huge increase from just over 900 cases last night. That's in the city. The state of New York, oh, hold on, Panama announces a curfew. Panama announces a curfew from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Peru has a curfew today from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. Panama announces a nationwide curfew from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Oh, I think he means 5 a.m. It means 5 a.m. That's a typo. (9 p.m. to 5 a.m.) That's from Patrick Ottman. Jennifer Small. Thank you, Jennifer Small. Yeah, I mentioned earlier today, I tweeted out that the U.S. has more cases than South Korea and France. Thank you, Jennifer. Oh, hold on. Chadwick sent me this. 8 full teams have been tested for the coronavirus per NBA, more than previously revealed. Thank you, Chadwick, for sending that.
All right, we're gonna pull back right there. Ugh.
Ross Boyd sent this. Ross Boyd sent this. It's a picture, I guess, from the vote on the coronavirus economic aid package. This would have been in the House. This is the Mario Diaz-Balart, who now has coronavirus, participated in this vote, and I don't know if he's in that. I have no idea if he's on the screen there. And then the next day he got symptoms for coronavirus. Now he has coronavirus. But Ross Boyd says no masks or anything. Everyone huddled up front during the voting. So. See people. I hope other members of Congress don't have it, but now we have one. Our viewer sent me this. Our viewer Beth Pruitt, and I'm seeing a bunch of reports of this. This is from CBM Television. I've seen a bunch of reports of this. Jamaica confirms first coronavirus death. A 79-year-old male from Clarendon with diabetes and hypertension has been in isolation in Mandeville since March 16th. So I can't confirm this. They have a lot of followers, but I am seeing this report posted a lot of places that there's the first death in Jamaica.
So this is coming along nicely. And we'll work on this some more tomorrow. We start shutting this shit off.
Oh.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, watching the progress on the portraits. We have been painting with the prints. So keep up with the virus thing. Make sure you guys are safe and prepared. And I'll get with y'all next time. Peace. I can't turn it off with my phone. My bad.